Hello folks, it's Tazzy back once again. As you can see, that's my last build, the 3D built Sky Ranger. I'm just going to leave you looking at little Tazzy for a minute. Been away for a while, but I've got a new 3D. Hang on, let me just stick a light on here. Been away for a while. It's bank holiday weekend, and I thought I'd show you my new 3D project. It's not quite finished at the moment, but we'll have a little look. This is the Liberator from Blake 7. It took a long time to print. It's not actually finished yet. The actual build's finished, but you can see in places that there's a few little gaps and I need to fill those in. This isn't the final paint job, but I'd put it down as a Easter. I'll stop wiggling that camera. I put it down as an Easter feast. So I thought I should put it out over Easter, which is actually going to be a bank holiday Monday. This is a slight remix of the 3D print files that are actually online. I've made a few alterations. The main one is the back globe area. I've actually done that in a transparent PLA, and I've done that at 5%, and the reason I've done that is if I just grab a light and whack that on behind, you can see that it's actually letting through quite a lot of light. Now the reason I've done that is I've actually wired for some reason that's moved. The reason I've done that is stop moving. I've actually used the original base, but I've filled in these areas. I've put a switch on, and I've actually wired it all the way through the main body, through here, and put a bulb in there, because I actually want it to look like the Liberator, because I think with that little glow in the back it will almost bring it to life. So what I'll do is I'll turn the main light off. I'll switch her on. Right, hopefully you can see that it's actually glowing like the Liberator from Blake 7. If you're not familiar with Blake 7, it's a BBC series very similar to it's not similar at all, I don't know why I said that. It's a BBC series like Doctor Who, set in the future. It had a very poor budget, but it had some fantastic Shakespearean actors in it, almost like Patrick Stewart in Star Trek The Next Generation. Really, really good acting. Fantastic writing from Terry Nation, but suffered from appalling budget, so the effects weren't so good, and a lot of locations always seem to be on a beach or in a chalk line of some sort. But yeah, this is my 3D printed version of Blake 7. I thought it might be quite nice to try this. I'll just plonk this here. I should have pre-done this, shouldn't I? But I didn't. Let's get a can of lager. Oh, I've knocked it off. Whack it on top of the can of lager. Level it out a bit. I don't know, this is going to look like it's probably going to look rubbish. Just tilt that up a bit. Tilt that back a bit. Tilt that forward a bit. Turn the lights off. And there's Tassie. No idea what this is going to come out like, but I'm hoping it's giving you let's just turn that on its side. I'm keeping my voice down a bit because it's quite late at night. I've got to go to work tomorrow. Yeah, I have to go to work tomorrow. Turn that way. Let's put a little bit of light on it. Very happy with the way that this has turned out. Hopefully you won't see my ugly mug. I've got a few more areas that I need to fill and sand and probably repaint again. On the actual model, this area has got like it's meant to be like a solar panel, but when you've actually got the green light on, I didn't want too much colour, and I think the way that it is, it's almost like a virgin effect. Is that the best way to put it? I don't know. There's actually a pursuit ship for the Federation, which I'm probably going to print out. Probably very similar to the main body, but it's got more spikes on it. Blake 7 is like a classic cult British TV program, almost very similar to the original Star Trek. But that's Taz's Liberator from Blake 7. I'm actually thinking about touching these areas up with a bit of colour, but I'm not sure. That's something that I'm going to decide over time, but it's not quite finished yet. But I thought I'd give you a little taster because it's very, very nearly complete. Anyway, thanks very much for watching. See you on the next video. Cha cha cha. Bye bye.